Losing one customer in B2B means, or at least it can mean, losing an entire chain of branches that spends hundreds of thousands of dollars in 1 month.
Also, having done B2B exclusively for 10 years, we understand how these businesses operate and who their customers are. That's why we understand that acquisition is actually the much more challenging piece.
Far more challenging.
And focusing on adoption and channel shift, getting customers to adopt digital tools, to use the website in the first place, not just to place orders, but for other things is so critical.
So as I said, B2B digital marketing can be far more complex and nuanced than in B2C. A few examples of that is your target audience typically is far more layered in B2B. A buyer at the end of the day is still a person who uses websites and e-commerce in personal ways as well as professional ways. And that can often show, you're targeting them as a buyer for a company, but they still have expectations of their website, your website, working in ways that they're used to, that they use in their personal lives every day. Another example is that B2B relationships between sellers and their customers are far more complicated. A B2B customer can pick up the phone and call their seller at any time. So the website and the sales team have to work very closely in order to be successful. Lastly, and you kind of mentioned it already briefly, but acquisition, retention, and APR hold far different weight in the B2B world. Losing one customer in B2C typically means losing one customer. Losing one customer in B2B means, or at least it can mean, losing an entire chain of branches that spends hundreds of thousands of dollars in 1 month.